Hello friends, welcome back. Yoke here. I have another little video for you, but it's going to be a little bit different this time. I'm going to be going through kind of my history with Yu-Gi-Oh! And also showing off my rarest Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, which is really me kind of lying to y'all a little bit, so I do apologize for this. These aren't really that rare or that expensive, but to me they have a lot of sentimental value because I kind of started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When it really came out, over here in America in like I want to say 02, 03. So I was like in middle school and elementary school. Like I was like 10 or 11, I want to say. I don't really know my age too well. But yeah, no, I feel like it'd be fun to go through this because I've kind of... Yu-Gi-Oh! Has gone way beyond me nowadays. I just mess with Magic the Gathering now. And in putting a lot of my stuff away, I've put aside, to me, my most important cards throughout my time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I just wanted to show them all off to you and really just chat about them because I feel like it'd be kind of interesting hearing from someone like me, I guess. Maybe one person will find it interesting, who knows. But we're going to start off with the very first Yu-Gi-Oh! Card I've ever owned, and this is no joke. This is the actual card. It is the Wicked Worm Beast, and this is, I believe, from starter deck Kaiba. I'm going to try and show it the best I can. If it doesn't appear, you can actually see the sides of the cards really just bending and ripped a little bit because this is that old. I'll probably take a picture for y'all and just like put it on the screen. That way you can see how damaged it is. But I was given to this by one of my friends in school. I don't talk to him anymore. I don't even remember the name. But they were playing it in front of me. I was like, what is that? And I saw, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh! On Cartoon Network at the time. And I was just like, I don't know what that is. And, I didn't have any cards to play with. And he didn't want to give me his deck that he had. So he just gave me some of his extras, which was this one. So pretty much what I did was I would, have this only card while playing with them. Put it down, attack, then put it back up in my hand. And at the time, like, we're all young, it's like, oh, well, it just said this card returns to your hand at the end of your turn. So, oh, it gets destroyed, it comes back to my hand, right? But yeah, that was the first card I ever owned. I have seen that there's probably a really nasty combo you can do with this, but at the time this wasn't as widespread. People weren't as nasty as they are now doing some of this toxic stuff. But yeah, that was the start of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Time, and it pretty much didn't really kick off a whole lot. Just because my friends started playing it, like, I started begging my parents to get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I got the starter Kaiba, Joey, Yugi deck, which all of them go for a lot of money nowadays, which is mind-boggling, honestly. But fast forward past middle school or whatever, I actually got this card from, or what time I got this card from, and then we go into high school. High school is when everything kind of picked up for my little nerd group that I was in, playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And whatnot. Everyone started getting back into it and playing it kind of seriously, like actually learning the rules and whatnot. I think GX just came out around that time where we were all ramping up, trying to get everything. But the deck that I started to use, and which was my mainstay because no one else would really use it, a water type deck, because I like being on theme. And the key creature to that deck was Penguin Soldier, which, if I recall, is from starter deck Joey. So Penguin Soldier. My deck really wasn't a penguin deck exactly. Nowadays, from what I've looked up, you can make a straight penguin deck, which is amazing. But this was pretty much I guess you want to call it like a deep sea deck, because at the time there was a starter deck called Fury of the Deep, and I just bought a couple of those and like mixed and matched them and whatever I had from my time of just buying packs and not really playing with them, and I just mashed them all together. I want to say I had like Nightmare Penguin and stuff like that. I still have the list before I dismantled the deck. I don't know if anyone's interested in that or not. I guess I'll make a video about that if anyone wants it. Wants me to. But I was actually really proud of my Penguin deck, mostly because people started running Noblemen across out because of my flip effect monsters, which was a proud point for me in high school. That is pretty much the only deck I used throughout all of my time playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school. I did make a insect deck which had the Doom Dozer card and also some of the Flip Effect insect cards there because I wanted to stay on theme. But I didn't really like it too much, so I dismantled it, even though someone at school really wanted that deck and offered $100 to buy it off me. In hindsight, I probably should have let them because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not really worth that much, which is a good thing, which is really good because it lets people easily come into the card game and have fun with it. But yeah, I pretty much did that, and around the time that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX was going on in high school, Shadows of Infinity came out, and everyone was wanting the Sacred Beast cards. And that comes to my next card, and the last one. Hammond, Lord of Striking Thunder. Now this one is a very, very special card out of all three of the ones I have here. This exact card has a lot of sentimental value for me because when those packs were coming out and everyone at school was talking about the Sacred Beast, oh yeah, who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Blah blah blah. And I told my dad about it, and he didn't really understand all of this, but he understood that I really wanted that card, and he would take me to the store and buy all these Shadows of Infinity packs, and I legit have stacks of bulk stuff still over in my corner there that I'm trying to get rid of Shadow of Infinity cards because we went through a bunch, and it's kind of sad and kind of funny in a way, but it's like $1 from what I looked up on TCG Player, so it is what it is there. But I really appreciated him doing that, and main reason why it's sentimental is because of that, but also because last year he passed, and I absolutely appreciate him doing that for me. And it's one of those things at the time, like it's you don't really understand how important stuff like that is until someone you love passes. So it's like I said, a lot of these are sentimental instead of monetary. So that's pretty much my little summary of that. I never really did make a Hammond deck, sadly, but like it's still fun to have. But yeah, these are going to be in these little cases forever. And if I ever get rid of my entire collection, which I got like 3 or 4 binders I finally put together, these will never leave me until I die. Then they go to someone else. Who wants them? I don't know. For the people that are curious about these cases, by the way, I'll put a link in the description. These are the Ultimate Guard magnetic card cases. They're actually pretty nice. I actually kind of like them. But yeah, hopefully someone found this interesting, hearing about some old person talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, I feel like some people put too much value on some of these cards sometimes, like, oh, this card's worth $600, but this is, to me, what collecting is about. Stuff that means something to you, and not something that's worth a lot of money. But yeah, take care, and I'll talk to y'all some other time. Goodbye.